Hey guys, just wanted to show you, we talk a lot about doing sound treatment, so how important it is and how beneficial it is. So this client loves these diesel trucks with the big motors. The thing with the diesel trucks is obviously they're very loud. So in order to stop that, we did a sound treatment, but we did the whole thing. Doors, floor, rear wall, headliner, the works. And the client really loves the sound treatment. He's always telling us how big of a difference it makes as far as quieting the cabin, how much better the stereo sounds, and even that it helps with the heat and the cold. So the deadener has butyl aluminum foil and a foam, a closed cell foam. It acts as like a thermos, right? So it keeps in either the heat or the cold longer. So it has a ton of benefits, but the reason it's here is the car was getting some work done and it had an accident. So they had to replace a few of the doors and redo the skin on the front door. But we want to show you how crazy the difference is. So this is a treated door. That's a treated door. And this is the brand new skin. I mean, it's just mind blowing, right? And then this door, at least, we got to fix it because they kind of destroyed it a little bit because they had to replace the outer skin. But as you can see, there's no treatment whatsoever, right? And then we'll show you. So this is an original door. So they replaced the entire door. And the original door does have a little bit of sound treatment, which is this small piece right here. So if I sit here, so see it has some deadener. It's still not great. Right? Now let's go to the other door. So just to show you the importance of sound deadening, even the small piece that the factory puts on, right? So that door has a small piece and you heard the difference. This is a new door skin. So they put the door skin on, but they didn't put any deadener back on, even the small factory piece. So we want to show you the difference in even just that small piece makes. Now, so you can imagine the effect that covering, more of the door had. So, and that's just a small piece of factory deadener versus actually completely sound treating the door. So this door is completely sound treated, right? So it just goes to show you that the sound treatment works, right? That it makes a difference. And even the factory realizes that it makes a difference. Now, the factory puts in the minimum amount that they can get away with, right? It's not so much that they're trying to make the cabin any quieter, is that they're trying to eliminate rattles and noise. And the problem is that these doors, when you're on the highway doing 60, 70, 80 miles an hour, this is a flat piece of metal. It's in the wind, it's actually vibrating or fluctuating, and that's making a noise that we can hear. And so that deadener is typically to stop that vibration, right? To keep that noise out of the vehicle. But so putting more deadener or deadening more of the door panel makes the door even more rigid, which makes it less likely to vibrate. So that's why the sound treatment is so important. Dama came up with this awesome way to explain sound treatment, especially for large flat panels like we were talking about on the Ram. So this would be sheet metal. This, again, we're exaggerating it so that you can understand, so it makes a little bit more sense. And I love what she came up with. All right, so this would be no sound treatment. This would be some sound treatment. This would be sound treated. So, I mean, again, this is such a simple explanation, but it basically explains what's happening. Now, obviously, it's not happening on that scale, but you get the idea of how it works, right? So this is the reason why, and basically the way it works is you're adding mass. So this paper obviously is a certain thickness. When you add the deadener tape, you're adding some mass, and then obviously when you tape the whole thing, you're adding a lot more mass, right? The more mass something has, the more it takes for it to resonate, for it to vibrate and make noise, right? So that's a simple way that Dama came up with to be able to explain it.
Visit our website at ShowtimeAudioChicago.com.